لله وكفى صلى الله على النبي المصطفى المجتبى المرتدى المختار. يا رب صل وسلم عليه صلاة تعرفنا بها إياه. Oh Allah, we thank you, we appreciate you, we glorify you, we salute you, we adore you, and we say unto you, Allah, no one but you. You are the Alpha and Omega, omnipresent, omnipotent, the possessor of absolute power, the one who can do and undo. He actually questioned every actions of ours, and no one dare question his action. Oh Allah, we thank you for bringing us together once again to witness and to observe our Sunday service. I had it yesterday in this mosque when we were receiving great brothers from Malaysia. His Royal Highness, the Regent King of Palace of Malaysia, was here in NASFAT yesterday, together with the Grand Mufti of Malaysia, together with the High Commissioner to Nigeria of Malaysia Embassy here yesterday, accompanied by 2 to 3 other important dignitaries all the way from Malaysia. We received them here, right here in this mosque yesterday for about 2.5 hours. But while we were seated here, the Vice Chancellor of Fountain University, Ajia Mrs. Professor Abdul Karim, was seated to my left, and she whispered something to my hearing that one northern imam, one northern ustaz, condemned us, NASFAT, that we behave like Christians, we conduct ourselves like Christians, and that is why he will not accept us, and our ways is like that of Christian, is bid'ah. If you are happy to be in NASFAT, say Allahu Akbar once again. Yes, this is what we are doing, and somebody said is haram, is bid'ah. Say Allahu Akbar once again. If what you are doing now is bid'ah, then I will only ask Allah to forgive him for seeing us as not being Islamic, not doing the right thing, not being sunnatic. Oh Allah, forgive the Malam. And I said to the Vice Chancellor that before he will go and say it to the air on social media, why won't he invite we the missioners, the imams of NASFAT? I said, Fountain University Vice Chancellor, if you know the man, you have his number, tell him that he sent to us, we should meet at National Mosque, not in NASFAT, so that we can trash issues out. That's what I said yesterday. Èwo ni fìtínà àwọn pariwo máa já pàdé National Mosque. Nǹkan mú àfáà kan sí méjì lẹ́yìn ní àbá mọ́ ọ̀yá kó tíra rẹ̀ kalẹ̀ máa wí kájọ máa gbọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo ayé wá rìkọ́ọ̀dù wa ọ̀nà tá a fi ń ṣe bídíà NASFAT tí ò fi jọ tọ́lọ́run àti tànẹ́bì ṣàlàyé ká gbọ́. Sí agídí kìí ṣe jà, ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ni, ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ni, ọ̀rọ̀ àgbọ́yé ni. Nídìí eléyìí mo tún congratulate wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ẹ bá ń sàlá àgbá lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí jama. Do you know one of his reasons? He said So why did they fix their own as-salatu on Sunday like Christians? Owó jóná lára fún àyè, owó jóná. Nǹkan mọ̀ sí o, wọ́n rán lọ Saudi, owó jóná. Wọ́n rán lọ lékè láti kéke, owó jóná. Gbogbo tí àti bàbá rẹ̀ rà fún yéé. Nǹkan ṣe, nǹkan ṣe. فإذا عزمت فتوكل على الله. الله أكبر. Anyway, inshallah, if I can get his phone number, we will ask him to visit us in NASFAT one Sunday. Come and observe what we do here. Come and witness it. Then at the end of the day, let him repeat what he said. If he will come, because people like him will not come. وأنفسنا وأنفسكم ثم نبتهل فنجعل لعنة على الكاذبين. If you are opportune to have the video clip and you have his contact, please do send it to us. We want to invite him to NASFAT to come and repeat the same thing here, inshallah, so that we can engage him and also educate him, inshallah. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tí wọ́n bá pè wá pé ẹ wá ṣe nǹkan NASFAT, ẹ má jà máa ṣe báyìí mọ́. It was announced here that we are going to receive the king of Palace of Malaysia at àmì ọmọ òbí dákun mi ọ̀rá kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ náà ẹ máa gbìyànjú sense of belonging dáa púpọ̀ bọ́ọ̀ bá ráyè àmọ́ kó o gbé kí wọ́n ń ṣe kò dáa tó ọlọ́mọ sí amúnáfíkì ó jẹ ọlọ́mọ sí amúnáfíkì tá a bá ti láàṣẹ àjọṣe náà ni tó o bá ráyè ọlọ́mọ pé genuinely ọ̀ráyè ni àmẹ́lòmíràn ni kí wọ́n ní wọ́n ń ṣe. It's part of it. It's a plus to us. Bí tá a wà ní tí wọ́n fi fún wa ní 5 scholarships. They give 5 students, possibly of Fonte University, 5 scholarships to come and study in Malaysia. Ó tún sọ ọ́ kúdúrú. Ó tún ní òun fẹ́ mọ níbo ni wọ́n bá NASFAT mọ́sálásí NASFAT àṣeṣe mosque dé káwọn lè mọ táwọn ṣe sí ààrẹ náà nìyẹn náà adúgbò ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run nánú hina bil amsi wa hadathana al-mufti wastami'na ilayhi wa sami'na ma ladayhi min al-ilqa وحمدنا الله مع ذلك. Amen. So what did you know? The ayah I want us to quickly look at is verse 127. Verse 127. Before I go into that, something came to my mind again. Some of us have our grudges against certain things we are doing in NASFAT that stop us from coming again to NASFAT. Yes. Some have grudges with certain members and they stop coming to NASFAT. Báwo bá sọ ta ní ọ̀sọ́, àwọn tá a sọ náà ni. Pẹ̀lú àlùbáríkà nábì yìí pa wá sì ká pẹ̀lú gbọ́lọ́. And some of us believe that some people are doing things wrongly. That's why they stop coming. Some of us believe NASFAT It's not like before again. How? All these trivial issues should not discourage you from doing what you love doing. If anything is wrong here, come around, say it out. Let's look at it. If it is wrong, we try to right the wrong. That's how it should be. Don't stay far away and be throwing stone to us and be condemning us NASFAT here. As a member, if you have grudges with anyone, say it out. We trash it out. Onílù kan onífẹ́ kí lóhun tú láíláí. Onílù ni ọ́. Every single member of NASFAT is one of the owners of NASFAT. And that is your sense of belonging. You have been known with NASFAT. There's nothing you can do about it again. So if there's anything you don't like and you think we are doing here does not go down with you and you think it's un-Islamic, raise it instead of staying away from NASFAT and condemning us from a far distance. That can be punishable in the sight of Allah. Gbogbo ẹni tí ń sì máa sábòsí náà tí ń discourage àwọn èèyàn wọ́n náà ṣe sùúrù wọ́n náà have a change of mind. Ìwà ẹlòmíì wọ́n fẹ́ wọlé ni wọ́n ní mọ́tò rẹ̀ wọ́n wọlé ni ọ̀bá wa NASFAT mọ́ tí ò ní kàn ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ àṣà àlè tó wà ní. Ẹnìkan ó ní ọmọ òun jòkó tí òun wọ́n wá fọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀ pé kọ́ lọ dóyìn àwọn children tí ọ̀dọ́ wa NASFAT mọ́nu ìmọ̀nì rẹ̀ òdó dá tẹ́lẹ̀ náà òdó dá tẹ́lẹ̀ náà òdó dá tẹ́lẹ̀ náà. So all these put together could be some reasons why some of our members are discouraged from coming, but we are encouraging you, come back to Allah. I agree with you, it's not only NASFAT that you can come and worship Allah. You can worship Allah in so many places, but everyone has known you with NASFAT. Please come back to NASFAT. Suratul Hamid. Gbogbo àwọn leaders náà ẹjá náà wẹ̀yìn wò aṣáájú kẹ̀kẹ́ máa wo wájú lásán ẹ̀yin náà ẹwẹ̀yìn wò kí ní ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn mi ẹ̀ ń bọ̀ ẹ má ti fàáyà ọwọ́ ànùbọ̀ ìsìwọ́ àwọn bí bá sọ lára ló fi balẹ̀ kò sí kankan ẹ̀yàtà ajá ṣáájú náà látẹ̀rí èmi náà àti gbogbo tí ń jẹ́ leadership of náà ẹ̀yin náà ẹjá wẹ̀yìn wò kí ní ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn wa gan. Do you also have time for your followers? Do you really know what they are doing? Do you ask of them? Do you care for them? Do you receive them warmly when they have problems? Do you support them? Are you care about their problems? We need to be more caring as well. We need to be more welcoming as well. We need to do more. We have not done enough, including the speaker. Let's do more. Let's encourage the more. Bí wọ́n ti ń kó nǹkan jọnu Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ó tú ẹ bá sàmí ẹ sàmí dáadáa. Àwọn ará bí àwọn ọmọ bá ṣe máa ń ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn jàmáà wọn kódà tó bá ródòdó yóò níbi tó wó kú sínú. Some of them know the truth, but based on what they are benefiting, what they are getting, the caring they are receiving from the overseers and the leadership of their church, they will say they can never leave that place. It's part of it, It's part of it, NASFAT as an Islamic organization will remain charity home. Charity home, or somebody like that. People come to us. People will continue to come to us. People come to us for one help or the other. You can't be sending them away anyhow. Even if you don't have, there's a way you manage the situation. Àwọn àmọ́mù ní kẹ́ wá bí máa ń tà ń forí kó èyí sì tẹ́ ẹ̀bẹ́ náà kọ́ lọ́n jẹ mọ́ kí lọ fẹ́ mọ̀ fún àwọn àtọ́lọ́run lájọ́ ń dá owó pọ̀ àwọn alamọ̀ ń tà ń dáwò àwọn alamọ̀ tí ń bọ́ lápò wa every now and then outside NASFAT from members of NASFAT. Èyí wọn náà tó bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ bí ọlọ́run ọlá ní ẹ̀mí ọlọ́run wọn bá yanjú nǹkan báyìí. Wallahi sọ́bìlá alẹ́sìláwà. Ìmáàmù lọ́wọ́ more approachable than anybody in this mosque. We are the most approachable unit. Ẹlòmí ò ní ìdíjú 50,000 naira lọ tí ó bá rí láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ kan ayé rẹ̀ lè bàjẹ́. Àwọn kan tí wọ́n jò ní we don't have time for that bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá fẹ́ kó nǹkan jọ ó forí balẹ̀ ó fojú balẹ̀ ó fara balẹ̀ ó tẹ́lẹ̀ àkáyì rẹ̀ bí wọ́n ti sẹ́nu. Ok, wọ́n ti kẹ́rù ẹnìkan jáde. We don't pay house rent. Pay house rent. Àwa máa pay house rent. Táàsì ní wí fún yín ọba tó sọ Kùránì kalẹ̀ fún àná máa mọ̀ ní mo fi búra. Òun náà ní wọ́n sọ pé NASFAT ọjà sí níbi ó tú ibẹ̀ ní kù sí. Àmọ́ tá a kàn fún èbó lásán kọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan kan o. Ẹ̀yin náà wo lọ ẹwẹ́nu ọkọ́. Bó ti rí nìyẹn o, ṣe mọ̀ pé mo ti sọ ti jàmọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ àwọn tí ò ní kan ṣe. Tàwọn tá a jẹ́ lídà náà ní sọ yìí bá sì ti máa sọ ọ́nù ma ala rasul illa al-balagul. Let me give you an example. Ń bọ̀ àbí tafsiri o àbí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ń sọ múlà ká ìlọ́wọ́ ni. Tọ́pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ bá Yorùbá náà bí kí n gbọ́dá. Last 2 weeks, immediately after Jumat, I stepped into my office and I sat down. And a young man called Islam àbí kí ló korúkọ rẹ̀ ọmọ tó jáde lẹ́wọ̀n kí ló Adua ó ní I met him looking tattered, looking stressed, disturbed, a young chap and crying. Kò tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí sọ̀rọ̀ tí ń sunkún báyìí nínú ọ́fíìsì yìí náà ni ọba tó dáwọ́ wá gbọ́ báyìí. Mo fẹ́ fún Alexander ní. When I sat down, I was confused. Abiyama tó rí gírì pé Ọlọ́run tó ń da mi lójú báyìí kọ́dà kó máa kú rọ́. Wọ́n fẹ́ fún alẹ́ ìsáàbù ni o tọ́lá ẹ̀mọ̀ pé mi ọmọ yẹn bó ṣe rí ni sọ táwọn nǹkan ṣe sí tàbísírì lọ náà nu. Now, wàdáìyà ìlàláì ní ìbìnìhì wàsílá jàmùnírà. This guy said, Imam, I was in prison for 5 years for a crime I did not commit. Mo búra pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run 5 years ń sọ̀rọ̀ èyí sì tún sun ẹkún pé ìjẹ́ ẹ̀ta ni wọ́n tú wù sílẹ̀. I was released 3 days ago. I have nobody, nothing. And I slept over this market here. What is the Utako? This side. Kí ló ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀? Only I slept in the market and some people said, go to Yoruba mosque. They call it NASFAT. You will be helped there. Mo lẹ́lẹ́rí o, torí àmọ́ màkálà bí padà àjọṣe ni àjọyẹjú ẹ̀ ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, mo kàn fẹ́ fún Alex Sample ni. This guy said he was a tailor, fashion designer. He even had some apprentices, àbẹ̀kọ́ ni, working for him in Gariki Agbolopebe. He said he employed these guys and he went out to buy some materials. Before he could return, the boys had an issue, a fallout with one of the customers, and one of them stabbed the customer with scissors. And the customer lie down lifelessly and they absconded. They ran away. When the police came, they were looking for the boys. They couldn't see them. Who actually employed them? They say it's Adua something. I can't remember the surname. Now? Real name. Adua Ibrahim is his name. That is how he was traced, arrested, faced court of law, and was jailed for 5 years. ìwọ tó ń sùn tó ń jí onígbà náà ọ̀rẹ́ jà fi jẹun lánàá má dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run bóyá lọ́mọ. This guy came, he said somebody dashed him these slippers at Nasarawa Motor Park, that somebody dashed him 1,000 naira to transport himself to Itako, that since yesterday he has not eaten anything, not even water. He was crying. He said, I was happily married with 5 children. I was living in Kuje. After 2.5 years, my father came and moved my family back to Lagos. Mo wá rí báwo ni kọ́kọ́ jókòó náà, sit down first. Ìkan mi kọ́ mo ní ó gbóúnjẹ tó wà ní mọ́tò. Kọ́kọ́ ẹ bá ń gbóúnjẹ ní mọ́tò kọ́kọ́ máa jẹun náà, ó ti débi tó lọ kọ́kọ́ ní pọ́blẹ́mù mọ́. Èyí tí wọ́n ń pè lẹ́sìn nu gbẹ́gbẹ́ bó ti wà nìyẹn, ẹ̀kẹ́ gbọ́ yìí ni more than 100 of it tọ́jọ́ báwọn ti ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn àna Ọlọ́run. We gave him food. Kí ló ń fẹ́ gangan? Ó lóun fẹ́ nǹkan kan tayọ bó wọ́n ṣe dẹ́kọ̀. I just want to get to Lagos to go and see my family and my dad that I'm still alive. I have been released. Just 2 Fridays ago náà ni o. Ọlọ́kàn wá gbọ́ ìlú nìní. Káfí kọ́ra lọ́gbọ́n bá ṣe ń kó nǹkan jọ, á máa ṣàánú ara, wàhálà ó máa pọ̀ ni. Wàhálà wọn ti pọ̀ jù, wàhálà ó máa pọ̀ ni. Ẹgbẹ́ náà ta ṣàdúrà fún tó òde bíi mọ́ wọ́n ń dààmú wọn, wọ́n dààmú àwọn. Ṣé wọ́n dààmú àwa? Èló lè fún wa pẹ̀lú táwa ná sọ́jọ́ra wọn ni. Wọ́n dààmú àwọn, wọ́n máa dààmú wa lọ́wọ́ àjọ máa dààmú ara wa, ó fi làákàyè tó ní. Nígbà tó wọ́n ti ń kọ́ orí ṣe wọ́n láti dààmú ẹ̀ náà. Kí ló dé tó lọ́wọ́ fẹ́ lómi ilẹ̀ tó fi fún wọn? Wọ́n dààmú ẹ̀ náà ní. A sì tún máa sọ wọn àjàmọ́ àpẹ ẹ má jẹ́ wàhálà yẹn ọ̀pọ̀, ẹ má jú kòkòrò yẹn wọ̀, àwọn balance sí. Wọ́n dààmú mi náà jẹ́ wábí. Tá a ṣàdúrà fún bí kájúà rẹ̀ gbà. Wọ́n dààmú rẹ̀. Nígbà tá a ṣàdúrà fún wọn ò dààmú rẹ̀ ńgbà náà. Rárá o, ọ̀pọ̀ síbò. Wọ́n máa wà míì náà tí wọ́n wá mọ́ torí pé wọ́n dààmú wọn wẹ́ẹ́l wàhálà àwọn èèyàn máa pọ̀ jọ́ mi náà àwọn máa ṣe síra wọn náà ni sáwọn ẹbí rẹ̀ ọ̀dààmú rẹ̀ ṣé ìyàwó rẹ̀ èdè ìyàwó yẹn dààmú yàn lọ́ba ti ní àìmọ́mú wàhálà yín pọ̀ ẹ̀sìn mi àrí ọ̀rá ń pè ọ̀dà àbárí apẹ̀ bó ṣe ti bá dòkó sóò ní béèrè owó láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ kan ṣé kí n dòkó tó bá ti lè béèrè owó wàhálà ìjà ọ̀sẹ̀lẹ̀ akáàkiri náà láfi rí gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń ṣe iṣẹ́ mẹ́fà lèmi nìkan ṣe mo ṣe dóì NASFAT is just one out of it bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ iṣẹ́ mẹ́fà lèmi nìkan ṣe mo kúra pẹ̀lú ọlọ́run tó la yàtọ̀ ọ̀run NASFAT is one out of it. rí gini kan pé atẹpámọ́sẹ́ ni àáfàá tòní àti kíni atẹpámọ́sẹ́ ni o kìí ṣe pé àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ni atẹpámọ́sẹ́ ọlọ́run sì fàlùbáríkà sí ìwọ̀n sùnmọ́ lẹ́sàn wàhálà táwa náà ń ṣe tí ò lówó nú. That is how we organize some money for him. Then Imam Akalabi took it upon himself. I paid the transport and extra money. And Imam Akalabi got him a cloth. They took it to the bath, to the toilet. He took his bath. He gave him his cloth. I gave him food and transport to Lagos and extra. Kí ni ó wí nípa NASFAT tó fi jáde láyé? Tell me. Kí ni ó sọ̀rọ̀ NASFAT láì dá? Ìyàn mélòó ló máa ń pa ẹ̀? Mo wá sọ cases more than 100 like that tá a handle tá a pẹ́ ní kankan sí. Leaders should look back and find out what is happening to your followers. Bó sì rí nìyẹn o, wàá sí yarfa'u Ibrahim al-qawa'ida wa Ismail qawa'ida al-bayt wa Ismail. تقبل منا أنت السميع العليم. In this portion of our Tankara today, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is explaining to us the greatness of Prophet Ibrahim, Ismail, Ishaq, Yaqub, Asbat. These are 5 great prophets of Allah. But let us limit our discussion to that of Ibrahim, the father of faith. Baba Ìgbàgbọ́. Baba ńlá baba Nabi Muhammad ní ta ni Ibrahim. Àbí Ibrahim ló bí kí ni Ismail. Now, gbogbo ntọ́lọ̀ ń ṣe fún wa ní Maka àti Madina gbogbo Saudi lónìí, it was born out of the special prayer made by Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. The lesson I want to bring out here is, in another 5-10 minutes, yes, is that they kept on repeating Muslimun, Nanu lahu Muslimun. وَأَرِنَا مَنَاسِكَنَا وَتُبْ عَلَيْنَا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ التَّوَّابُ الرَّحِيمُ. Islam, is this how to practice Islam? Aya olótẹ̀lé, ó ní رَبَّنَا وَاجْعَلْنَا مُسْلِمَيْنِ لَكَ وَمِنْ ذُرِّيَّتِنَا أُمَّةً مُسْلِمَةً لَكَ وَأَرِنَا مَنَاسِكَنَا. ومن ذريتنا أمة مسلمة لك وأرنا مناسكنا. أنت التواب الرحيم. Allah says, at the point is Ibrahim, Abraham and Ishmael. Ibrahim and Ishmael, Ismail, were raising the pillars of the mosque. It's in Winnipeg, tí wọ́n mọ̀ náà ni. Kìí ṣe òpó nìkan wọ́n mọ̀ ni. Wa idh yarfa'u Ibrahima kíníkan. When Ibrahim got engaged in constructing the Kaaba, renovating the Kaaba. Ọ̀rọ̀ kan bẹ́ẹ̀ o, tàbá ní construction, ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀, tàbá ní renovation, ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀, àmọ́ kò sáyè mọ́. Suratul Baqarah, verse 127, 128. Look at it. It was Allah asked Ibrahim to walk on the Kaaba, and he called his son Ismail. Ọlọ́run kọ́ ló pe Ismail, bàbá rẹ̀ ló pè é dání. Ibrahim ọlọ́run ránṣẹ́, àmọ́ngbà tó ti pọ́ ọmọ rẹ̀, when he called his son to join him in the work of Allah, Allah decided to mention both of them. وَإِذْ يَرْفَعُ إِبْرَاهِيمُ الْقَوَاعِدَ الْبَيْتِ وَإِسْمَاعِيلُ. They both, àti bàbá àtọmọ, wọ́n jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ láti kọ́lé Ọlọ́run, láti kọ́ Kaaba, láti mọ́kò rẹ̀ dúró káàfin rí ìlò títí dòní. Ismail, and Ismail joined hands together with his father to raise the pillars of the Alibeitu. Oh, ti ma pe definite article yẹn, ó ní tí ń wí. Wa idh yarfa Ibrahim al-qawa'ida min al-bayti, in that house, which house? The sacred house. The lesson now is Allah asked them to build the house. They built the house, and after completion of the construction and renovation, They had to pray to Allah. Ó kírun kò ní k'Ọlọ́run ó gbà, ọbẹ̀ kó gbà ni, ọgbà àwẹ̀ kò ní k'Ọlọ́run ó gbà, ọbẹ̀ kó gbà ni, ọyọ sàká kò ní k'Ọlọ́run ó gbà, ọbẹ̀ kó gbà ni, ọlọ́mọ́kà kò ní k'Ọlọ́run ó gbà, ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣàdúrà ní pé Rabbana. Àwọn ni Imam NASFAT sọ́lọ̀ ti gbaṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe náà. Oh, I'm the Imam. Has Allah accepted all your effort and your activities, even their religion? We still have to pray to Allah. Rabbana. Èmi president NASFAT and so what? Sọ́lọ̀ ti gbaṣẹ́ rẹ̀ náà. Chairman, I am the chairman of NASFAT. I am the zonal chairman. I am the secretary. I am the Ginika. We are the chairman of Ginika. So, ṣé o ti yẹ sí ọwọ́ rẹ wò? Ṣé o dá olójú pé bó ti ń ṣe ọlọ́wọ́ gbà? Rabbana taqabbal minna. You will struggle to be conscious of Salat time. When it is time, you get up and perform ablution. You move to the mosque, trying to know how to observe the Salat. Imam Al-Kalabi quoted it here. The Prophet says, "Sallu kama ra'aytumuni usalli." Pray exactly as you see me praying. Even if you observe it that way in the mosque, when you finish, kíni Ọlọ́run ní àsìn mo ti sìn kí ló tó wá kù ó kù mẹ́wàá. Innaka tasami. Àwa ni executive member, àwa ni national executive member, àwa ni council of elders, àwa ni BOT board of trustee, àwa ni gbá, àwa làwọn kọ̀ọ̀rán gbogbo nǹkan bá ń ṣe ó yẹ̀ wò ni sáàrin ìwọ àtẹ́lọ́hùn ṣé bó ti yẹ kó o ṣe ló ń ṣe. Youth secretary, I am the zonal missioner, Imam Aliaga, the zonal missioner. So say that, say no, àti ta rẹ̀ ṣe bó ti yẹ kó ṣe Aliaga. Tọ́lá wọn bí ọ lè rí. Gbogbo ta láǹṣe yìí náà àti ẹnìkan kò lẹ́wọ̀n, àwa fún nígbà, afúnláwọ̀, Ọlọ́run tó wá fẹ́ kárí mi, ó fún yẹn ní ìgbọ́n ní, how are you? Ọmọ nǹkan lò, báwo ló ṣe ń lo fìlà báyìí? Nígbà tí fi ń lo fìlà yìí kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ládàá rẹ ti tán eléri ibú ni ó. Níjọ́ la bọ́ láṣẹ tójú rẹ tí ojú rẹ ti yá fún báyẹn wọ́n ṣe jẹ́bà ṣe jẹ́bà ó ti tó àṣírí rẹ̀ kò sí ládàmọ́. There's nothing like show up. Gbogbo apáta you have to be conscious of what you do and be watchful and also try to understand your relationship with Allah. With Allah you claim to be worshiping in NASFAT. Which Allah you claim to be worshiping in. Watch it. Check yourself. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas sami'ul alim. Oh Allah, Ibrahim and Ismail opened their two palms before their Lord and said to Allah, Rabbana taqabbal minna. Oh Allah, accept this from us, Allah. Ọlọ́run náà ló ní wọ́n lọ ṣe, wọ́n tún wá ṣe tán, wọ́n tún láti máa bẹ̀dàkùn gbà lọ́wọ́ wa. Èyàn ṣe ń bọ̀, èyí ṣe rán máa ń ṣẹ́, bá ń dákà wa, bá ń ra yẹn wa, bá ń ra rẹsì wa, bá ń ra búrẹ́dì wa, bá ń ra mọ́tò wa. Èmi náà mọ̀ ọ́n ṣẹ́, ìtí mo sì ní ọ̀rà náà lọ́ra. Ó tún wá dé, ó tún bẹ̀rù pé dádì ẹ dákun ẹ gbà lọ́wọ́ mi. Allah accept he, who will question him? If he reject he, who will question him? Kálukú òjò kó jẹ́ àtàfà àtọmọké gbogbo alọ́jọ́ bá wí èyí tí ń sọ lọ́wọ́ yìí tí ń sọ lọ́wọ́ bí ṣe ń sọ yìí Ọlọ́run rá níyàn mi okùn kó gbà lọ́wọ́ mi àmọ́ níyàn ní ọkọ̀ọ̀kọ́ wò tó bá ti wọnú gbá àyà rẹ tó bá ti yàtọ̀ sí tó ń sọ lẹ́nu sàlámù àlékún kò sí nǹkan kan nù fáìlì rẹ. Innaka anta as-sami'ul alim. You are the all-hearing, all-knowing, all-hearing, all-knowing. You know everything. Ọwọ́ afúnfàdúrà lékè dákẹ́ ẹ máa gbọ́ tó wí o. Rabbana waj'alna muslimayni lak. La ilaha illallah. They went further to still be begging Allah, oh Rabbana, oh our Lord, waj'alna, make both of us Muslims. The two submissive, make us two submissive Muslim. That calls for a question there. Ṣé wọ́n ṣe Mùsùlùmí tẹ́lẹ̀ ni ọ̀rẹ́ ń bọ̀ ẹ máa ń bọ̀ náà jẹ́ ìsàlàyé mo ti fẹ́ gbé kíní ìkalẹ̀. Ṣé wọ́n ṣe Mùsùlùmí tẹ́lẹ̀ ni tọ́lọ̀ fi lè sọ pé ẹ lọ kọ́ mọ́sálásí wọ́n sì kọ́ tán wọ́n tún ní kọ́ lọ́wọ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn wọ́n tún wá rẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ pé Rabbana waj'alna. Ó yẹ ká béèrè pé èé ṣe wọ́n ní kọ́ lọ́wọ́ sí àwọn Mùsùlùmí lẹ́yìn ìgbà tán ti ń jẹ́ Mùsùlùmí tí wọ́n tẹ̀ láṣẹ Ọlọ́run wọ́n tún bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ kó gbaṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn wọ́n tún wọ́n bí pé tí wá ní Mùsùlùmí kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ náà ẹ sọ dáre kí n gbọ́ dáadáa. Number one, in answering that question, when you say Muslim, what do you understand? When they say here is a Muslim, who is a Muslim in the first place? That made Ibrahim to still be begging Allah, praying to Allah and his son Ismail, make us two submissive Muslims. Kìí ṣe pa ń kírun akàngbà rẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn sàká nìkan wọ́n ń gbé Mùsùlùmí aláyí ìwọ̀n NASFAT kẹ Mùsùlùmí rẹ̀ tí tí ìpẹ́ ní tòótọ́ qawaidul Islam khams bẹ́ẹ̀ ni lóòótọ́ ìyẹn ni wípé ij'alna muslimayni laka, make us to be totally submissive to your will. Bọ́lá ọba ti ṣe nǹkan fẹ́ nìkan tí ó tẹ́ Ọlọ́run, you are not a good Muslim. Tínú bá ti ń bí ọ sóore ẹnìkan ìsìláàmù rẹ ò pé tọ́ ọba ti ń bàtẹ̀ nìkan jẹ́ bọ́lá bó ṣe ní aláàfáà lọ bá lọ tọ́ ọba bàtẹ̀ yẹn jẹ́ you are not a good Muslim. Túmọ̀ Mùsùlùmí ni surrendering yourself and yourself and yourself in totality to the will of Allah 100%. Ìtàpẹ̀ Mùsùlùmí ni ẹ̀ o surrender ni náà tó tí wà lọ́wọ́ bá dé táwọn sójà bá gbé if they carry the hijab when there is trouble in a particular area they say what do? Hands up, hands up. You move about with your two hands up. You are subjected to be submissive to their will. Àbí sọ́jà lásán nìyẹn o torí ìbọn tó gbé lọ́wọ́ ó ní everybody hands up. All surrender ni pé Ọlọ́run lọ surrender. Ọlọ́run ṣe wá lẹ́ni tí ó lè surrender in totality to your will. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí wọ́n ti ń kírun. Iskola àwọn rọ́pùhù àsìlé ṣe Ibrahim náà tó ní kọ́lá àsìlá mọ́tò lè rọ̀pẹ́lẹ́ àlárí unnecessary suspect yẹn ká máa ní bàdà zọ́ọ̀nì yìí sí mú àwọn èròkèrò pé ó dàbí pé báyìí ló ṣe rí ó dàbí ó ti ṣàgbákò tí ó dá ọ lójú and you stand on it. Islam rẹ̀ ti ń jòrò ti ń yọ́jò àmọ́ Islam ló ti yọ́jò tán máa lọ́wọ́. yankudu oral Islam urwatan urwatan okùn Islam máa túmọ̀ ní lọ́wọ́ díẹ̀díẹ̀ Ànábì ló wí bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀tán. Ànábì ní Islam tá à ń ṣe yìí the rope of Islam will be losing itself little by little through your behavior, through what you establish in your respective heart, through unnecessary suspicion, through bad intention, through false accusation. Islam wọ́n sì máa tú Ànábì ló wí bẹ́ẹ̀ okùn Islam máa tú mọ́ni lọ́wọ́ díẹ̀díẹ̀ yóò sì wọ́n sí pé I'm a Muslim tọ́wọ́ kí wọ́n score ẹlòmíì kò nígbà ju 50/100 lọ iná lọ́nà téèyàn ọba ti gba 50 sókè iná ní lọ àwọn kan bẹ wọ́n wọná díẹ̀ wọ́n wà lìjẹ́ náà díẹ̀ wọ́n wọná díẹ̀ wọ́n jìyà díẹ̀ wọ́n gbádùn díẹ̀ 50 gẹ́rẹ́gẹ́ wọ́n score àmọ́ tó bá ṣe 51 lásán alihamudu báwa ti ń ṣe láyé lónìí ṣe tó bá ní kọ́wọ́n bá ní kó wá score wa wọ́n náà score ara rẹ pẹ̀lú àníyàn rẹ àti ìwà rẹ àti ṣẹ́sí rẹ èrò ó dá score yourself evaluate yourself with your intention with your suspicion with your false accusation àìnígbà fún kéèyàn má gbà fún rẹ ni ìmọ̀ bá Ìsìlámù jẹ́ mọ́ni lára. This is what I have for us today. I pray to Allah to continue to lead all of us right. May Allah keep our Islam intact. Gbogbo tí ó bẹ̀sìn wa jẹ́ Ọlọ́run o, mọ́sàlá wa ń bẹ̀. Mo ní wá tí mo fẹ́ ọgbẹ́ mi mọ́ wákàdá. NASFAT ló kó wájọ́. Kásẹ̀tánì mọ́ ṣe tú wa ká. Káwa náà mọ hùwà tí ó dáa. Ká lè jèrè ara wa. Ẹsẹ̀ mẹ́rin tó nínú kó wájọ́. Kásẹ̀tánì má ṣe tú wa ká. Káwa náà mọ hùwà tí ó dáa. Ká lè jèrè ara. Ẹjá jọ wí NASFAT ló kó wa. Kásẹ̀tánì má ṣe tú wa ká. Káwa náà mọ hùwà tí ó dáa. Ká lè jèrè ara. Jàmáà Olúwa ti wí fún mi mo wí bá ti máa wí káàkiri gbogbo branches and group nú bá ti dé kúbùwà next week ìta àkọ́kọ́ wí ni pé NASFAT ló kó wájọ́. Kásẹ̀tánì má ṣe tú wa ká. Káwa náà mọ